Hello, welcome to the Cozy Fitness Center. My name is Ross. I'm a fitness instructor, a personal trainer here um, at the Cozy Fitness Center. How may I help you today? Okay, I see. Okay, so you're kind of new in your fitness journey. You haven't really been to the gym very much. Have you played much sport? Okay, so you've played a little bit, but nothing too serious. Okay. Um, well, first of all, thank you so much for coming um, to the Cozy Fitness Center. I know we're fairly new, but as you can kind of see, the facilities are really nice, and hopefully, I think the trainers are also okay. Um, so yeah, thank you so much for choosing it, and I just want to let you know I want to help you. Um, I will not try and sell you anything um, that you don't need. You know. Um, Now, with that in mind, of course, we'll go through your goals and everything in more detail. But with that in mind, um, I do think it's important to have accountability. And a coach, a trainer, doesn't have to be me. Can be one of our female staff, one of our male staff, um, or if you feel more comfortable, um, we can just give you an induction in the gym, the pool, in the recovery suite, and the cardio area, in the outdoor area, and just give you an induction and then leave you to your own devices. So we'll have a little chat and see how you feel at the end. Okay, so tell me where your head is at with your fitness journey. Um, where do you want to get to? What's your vision? Um, is there anything you struggle with at the moment? We'll start with what's your vision. Sorry if I'm a little bit all over the place. This is my first time actually taking on a client, so um, bear with me, please. Thank you. Um, but yeah, we'll start with what is your vision coming in here today? What would you like to get out of um, this fitness center? Mm-hmm. Lovely. Yeah, I get it. Oh, I get it. Okay. So you want, um, I'm just going to take some notes here, if that's okay. So you want to get healthy. Um, you want to make sure your normal levels, like your blood pressure, your body composition, your weight, um, your um, bone density, everything is in order. It's safe. It's good at a good level. I mean, for me, that's a great goal. Um, Obviously, the second part of your goal is to get beat ready. I love that as well. But I think if we take care of the first goal, chances are the second goal is going to take care of itself. Um, because I think if you're healthy, then you're beat ready. You know, one complements the other. So fantastic start, if you ask me. Um, so to get your body composition, well, sort of, we've obviously the proper scales. We don't have proper biodex or anything to do your full perfect body fat percentage, but we do have the scales, the 10 scales, just to make sure that we're close and we know roughly where you are, with weight, with body fat, with lean mass, all that. So um, if you decide to uh, stay on with us and you know take me on as a coach of some kind or a mentor even, get you up to the scales, if you're comfortable with that. and we'll get you measured up. Okay. Um, that's kind of what we'll start. We'll start by measuring. I won't have you doing any big fitness tests or strength tests today. It'll all be fairly relaxed today, and we'll just kind of talk you through the process. So, um, can you give me a little bit more detail on your sort of fitness history, your sport participation history, your injury history as well, if that's okay? Okay, okay. That's good to know, to be honest. Okay, okay. So, yeah, again, a little bit of sport, nothing too much, but a little bit of everything, really. Same with me. Um, I narrowed it on rugby, but yeah, you never really narrowed it on one sport. You never kind of gave it up when you got a little bit older, and never really got into the gym, dabble, but struggled with consistency, struggled with staying in. Um, just before we move on, I'd say don't feel any shame with that. Um, it's hard, like if you're not really from like if you're not exercising all the time, even me, I took a week off or 2 weeks off now of exercising, getting back into anything, let alone my routine, would be really difficult. So please just feel no shame about having tried and then not quite maintain consistency because it's hard. It is very hard, and you need to respect how hard it is, um, just for yourself, so you understand that when you go in that next day after going in the first day and then going in the third day and the fourth day, you're doing a hard thing and you're doing a really, really good job by going in that day, one day at a time. And I think, you know, taking that on as a battle, a challenge, can help people develop the habit. Once the habit's developed, then you're in good shape. You're in a good spot to keep going to the gym. So, or doing whatever activity or exercise or sport you're doing. So yeah, so I just have a lot of stuff in my head, sort of philosophies about training and sort of psychology around it. Um, so, and then your injury history. So you have a shoulder injury as well, which is very. That's why I was laughing. By the way, I wasn't laughing at your injury. Well, I was because I also had a shoulder injury. So I understand. I can empathise. I'm with you there. Um, I'll try and guide you through it. I'll try and remember that. If I'm taking you through exercises or activities, you let me know if it hurts because I understand you don't want to do it again. It might be a little bit fragile still. Um, so yeah, let's try and just be aware of that. And again, respect how serious a shoulder surgery is. So yeah, that's fine. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to talk you through what I think our next step could be. Obviously, depending on the test results and um, again what your goals are. But I will ask, what do you enjoy when it comes to exercise? When it comes to um, yeah, gym or sport? What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy watching? If you enjoy watching anything, okay, okay, that's great. That's great. Again, this is sort of my approach, but I think if we can get you doing that 2, 3, 4 times a week, the thing that you enjoy, then chances are you're going to stick to it. You're actually going to like it. You might even do more than what is prescribed. And it won't take any mental energy from you when you do this. So um, it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. And you really, really like it, do you? You can see yourself taking it up, but wanting to get better. Yeah, brilliant. That's brilliant. Um, Kind of leading on from that. Uh, if you're comfortable with it, again, stop me if you're uncomfortable with anything. But um, may I ask about your diet? What do you think you do well? What do you think you could do a little bit better? Is there anything you'd like to improve on? Is there anything you would like help on or education on? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. I'm not here to sell you anything. Um, I'm happy to give advice before you sign up for anything. So can you give me a little insight into your diet and what that's like? Okay, okay. Mhm. I can relate. I can relate to that big time. Okay. And what about water intake? Okay. Um, Again, I would say, you know, there's some really good stuff in there. Stuff that other people aren't doing. Um, but the stuff that you might deem as bad, again, I would say, from my experience, try and feel no shame about that. Um, Look, I'll be honest. When my shift is over, yeah, I'll have a little gym session, I'll have a little recovery session in the sauna and the jacuzzi. Um, but I will go home and I will have a big bowl of cereal. Um, to be fully honest, I think with Instagram and social media, we can sort of think that it has to be aesthetic and perfect. Every meal has to be perfect and perfectly weighed out and perfect balance of carbs, protein, fat. No, um, just have a little bit of common sense. I'd say about it. Make sure you're getting, uh, if you get your protein target, it kind of it helps. It really helps because it's the most filling macronutrient. Um, Only 4 calories per gram of protein. Um, so you're kind of setting yourself up well there, where we'll find out what weight you are, but if you're eating about a gram per pound, um, or about 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, um, then I think we're in a good spot. Um, I think we're in a good spot there, and you won't be as hungry or you won't have as many cravings. Um, so yeah, yeah. So I just say don't feel too much shame about the bad things in there. Give yourself the grace, um, and understand that really we all have it. Um, we all have a slight addiction to food of some kind, whether it's sugar, whether it's fats, whether it's oils, or whatever it is. Um, I just say it's an addiction, and it's we have this entire massive food industry, unhealthy food industry, doing everything they can to get us to consume those foods. Um, Now, I don't demonize those foods, but I do think to again respect just how much is pitted against us with regards to getting fit, getting healthy, getting strong, um, living longer. Um, I think accepting your reality and accepting um, that it's not going to be easy to completely change your diet, um, create new habits, recover well, and exercise well, and more. That's not going to be super easy. No matter how motivated you feel today, um, even tomorrow, someday it'll drop off, and some days you will have to go out of discipline, not motivation. So I just say be aware of that. But of course, you can use your motivation, just try and maybe spread it out a little bit. Um, you know, this is a lot easier to maintain than that. You know, so um, yeah, okay, that's kind of my advice on that. Obviously, if you come back again, if you decide to side with us, then I'm happy to go into specifics and take you into the office and have a proper chit chat. Um, but what do you think? Do you think you would like to sign up? Do you think you would like some accountability with someone like me? Be comfortable with me instead of someone else? Great, thank you. I appreciate that. My first proper client. That's exciting. Um, but yeah, um, I'll get you signed up. And any questions you can ask in the comments. Um, and I'll give you a business card, a description with my Instagram and email on it, just so you can ask any questions when you're not here or I'm not here. But for now, I'll just get you to sign this here. That's okay. And we'll get you officially signed up. You can pay if you want. You can pay later if that's okay. If you want, if that is better, but we'll get you weighed up. We'll do the tests and get you started on this beautiful journey, beautiful fitness journey. When you're signing that, I'd just like to officially welcome you as my first client and officially welcome you to the Cozy Fitness Center. I thank you so much for coming, and I would absolutely love to see you tomorrow, or the next day, and 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 the next day. Actually, no, I'll give you a few rest days, but most days, that'll be great. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.